City. I'm starting today's episode with some ASMR because I figured that's the new thing. I don't know if people are still doing it anymore, but I thought if you listen to me eat some Triscuits, then maybe I could make a little bit more money. So here we go, ready? Good morning, New York City. Someone's saying in chat that no one wants to hear this, so I guess I'm going to stop. But just know that I deserve to be an ASMR superstar. Good morning, New York City. How is everyone doing? This is the hit podcast. Good morning, New York City. It's just what it is. We are nearing the end of season 2, which I cannot believe. And by nearing the end of season 2, that pretty much means that we are getting to the end of the year. So I'm hype. We have some more. Pause for drinking. Exciting interviews coming. And today's is going to be very interesting, but we're not there yet. We're going to talk about my favorite subject, my second favorite subject, my favorite me. So, welcome to Good Morning Hill City. Let's start with our announcements. We have a brand new D&D campaign in NHU D&D called Undervision from our new friend Waffler.exe. So go check that out. That sounds like it's going to be really sad and spooky and good. So check that out. I don't know when that's going to start. Any other announcements? I think that's it. I don't think anything else is really happening. So check that out. What's the weather? It's getting a little bit colder, but it's still hot because it's hell. Oh. Here's a rich thing I bought. I went on Jeff Bezos' Amazon, which I'm not proud of, but I did it. And I bought a bunch of hoodies. I'm getting into hoodies. I want to be apparently pores wear hoodies. So I thought, ooh, maybe if I want to mix in with the pores, then maybe I could look poor. So I bought a hoodie in the same 8 different colors. So that's great. Amazon also has a thing where you can try before you buy. It's so sad because they're so convenient. They're so evil. I don't know. Big corporations. Like me. Best thing on the internet. If you haven't seen The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Reunion, you should check out clips because they're funny. If you love drama, like I do. Bitch, I'm hungry. I'm always eating on the podcast. Today is no different. I am eating a very sensible, ready? Cheese and Triscuits. I'm putting American cheese over Triscuits and eating them like this. I'm really trying to see if this ASMR thing is going to pop off for me. Anyone? Just me? No. Just me. Okay. Cool. Just me. All right. Game corner. Okay, y'all. My games have exploded. This always happens at the end of the year. I have a big drought around August, October, unless an Assassin's Creed game is out. And then by late October, November, it gets popping. So we have 4 games that we're streaming right now. We have Persona 5 Royal. We have new Tales from the Borderlands, which is Gearbox's takeover of Telltale's really good game, which is actually pretty good. I thought it was going to be good. I've played it just now, and it's pretty good. Gotham Knights is awful, but I think I'm going to like it. I've been getting really bad reviews. I think I'm going to like it. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is a 7.5-hour campaign, which is kind of long for Call of Duty. And then Plague Tale Requiem, which I'm not super enjoying, but it's very pretty. So I'll be Fire Demon streaming all week with my new schedule. So come join me. Weeb Corner. I need to decide on a anime for this week, or probably next week. Anime has not really been popping for me this year. I'm sorry. I'm not. Whatever. Human Corner. What are humans doing? I don't know. Elon Musk took over Twitter, so now I don't know. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Let's get to the reason why we're here. This member has been an incredibly influential member who I cannot stand. She is a cat. Some say apparently she created New Hill City. I don't subscribe to that narrative. I don't allow that narrative. Apparently, apparently she, I don't know, is from some place called Canada. I don't know. I don't allegedly like I've never heard of this kind of place. I don't know what this person does. This cat does, but apparently their name is. Oh yeah, here's another stat by the way. Um, apparently this member has never gone a Heli Awards without winning a Heli, and has continued their streak this year. It's really frustrating. It's the one, it's the only, it's the Amakitten.
Fire, you love me.
Oh god, ew, how disgusting. I don't love anything except for sex and myself. And occasionally sex with myself. How are you, kitten?
All right.
All right. Um, is it cold? I'm doing this remotely. I refuse to come to Canada to interview you.
Uh, actually, it's the weather's been kind of fucky, to be completely honest with you.
Good.
Um, it's a little cold out today, but it's been getting like real warm and real cold.
Okay.
It's just it's nasty. Like one day it's really warm and it's in the hold on, I'm gonna have to use like
If you use Celsius, I
Google
will.
because
If you
you don't know Celsius.
don't you if you use Celsius on my podcast, I will ban you. I refuse.
No, you won't.
I will not. I will not stand for Celsius. Not on this.
Th-
Not on this platform.
You are a sensible individual,
No,
Fire. You're not going to ban me for something so childish.
Celsius is disgusting, and it should be canceled. It should be canceled. It's stupid. It's stupid. Why when I say that something's 30 degrees something, am I supposed to be like, oh, that makes sense. That's hot. 30 degrees means it's like it's out of 100. Celsius is stupid. Anyway, Kitten I think is muted. Uh, muted. I don't know what's happening. So I'm here. Oh, you guys can hear me chew again. Hang on. Ready. Hold on. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Mm-hmm. So Kitten's sister came into the room. So I guess I'm doing this podcast by myself, which I'm more than happy to do. Um, this is great because it gives me time to pull up Kitten's heli information um, for my favorite part of the interview. But I'll tell you all more about me while Kitten shoves her sister out of the room. I am a whore, but I haven't really had an opportunity to like suck any dick and cock lately, and it's really upsetting to me. And it's frustrating because I really want to suck some dick and cock, but like there's no dick and cock to suck in my area. Apparently, 55 Fahrenheit is what Kitten is saying, which 55 Fahrenheit is fine. It's fine. It should be warmer though. And also, I think you live by water, so welcome. I guess we'll do the interview silently until Kitten returns and is doesn't feel afraid to talk. Kitten, are you there? Can you hear me? We'll see. We'll see if she types. Kitten. Nope, not typing. All right. Well, I guess it's just me, y'all. I guess I'll interview myself. Oh yeah. So we've scheduled. Let me tell you, we've scheduled the Fire Demon interview, which is coming soon. Where I will be having the people in New York City interview me, which I'm more than excited about. Super happy about that. It's gonna be super great. And I'm really sorry. Kick your sister out. Kick your sister out. Tell her you're famous. Hang on, I'm gonna cook that. Mmm. 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 So, yes, Pride Me interview is coming up the day after the Hellies. Oh my god, the Hellies are coming, y'all. I'm so excited. It's going to be very hype. I plan on winning a lot of them because obviously. I don't know which ones I'm going to win, but I do know I'm going to win a lot. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, the Hellies are the day after Christmas, which who cares about Christmas? Oh God, she's back. What do you
Did you
want?
really have to like moan and shit and talk about like
Yeah, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
why?
Yeah, I did. Your sister needs to know. Your sister needs to know about what you get up to, kitten. That's what happens. Okay. What are the chances of getting her into New York City? Let's invite her.
No,
Let's
no,
invite her. But wait, how about now?
no,
What about now?
no.
Fine. All right, we're gonna get into your fucking second time interview questions. Kitten, what's your favorite part about New York City? By the way, this is
The
Kitten's
fact
second
that you're a hair
time.
fire.
Oh, gross. Ew, ew, gross. Ugh, you're such a vile, vile being. Um, what's your favorite channel nowadays? I have a guess, but
Oh, you have a guess. What's the guess?
I forgot. I think last interview you said Creative Corner. I think, but I think this time it's Chat of the Arts.
I do like Chat of the Arts, and I still do really like Creative Corner. And I really like Works in Progress. I just like all of the art channels, to be completely honest with you. Any channel that allows me to be creative in any sort of way, any way, shape, or form.
That's fair. What is the difference biggest between you this year and you last year, 2021?
The biggest difference between me this year and me last year?
Mm-hmm.
I'm single.
Okay. Thought we were gonna avoid that topic, but okay, sounds good. Really was trying to drive around that one, but whatever.
I
Um,
was like, why? It's not like it's a big deal or anything.
okay, well, yeah.
Shit happens.
Um, that's true because you were caught in bed with me. What? No. So
More like he was caught in bed with you.
that is true. Who's who is your best friend here? And if you don't say me and only me, I will still ban you. And swear to God, if you say Dio, I'm gonna push you off a cliff.
Fire, every time I try and say something nice about you that would indicate that you are indeed my best friend, you get offended and say things that, you know,
I'm complicated,
you say
okay?
that it's gross.
I'm complicated.
You're such a fucking tsundere.
Oh, I am. Oh, I am. Just say me. Just say me. Just say me.
Dio.
You cock fucking sucker fuck. Fuck you. Can we have one podcast where you don't talk about the goddamn Dio? Fuck's sake. All right, redeem yourself. Do I look pretty today?
Fire, you always look pretty.
Okay, then you've slightly redeemed yourself.
And sometimes you also look beautiful, but most times you're handsome. So, like, what do you want from me?
I want you to spank me. What is your New Hell City?
I
What does your New Hell City apartment look like? What changes have you made? You must have a really big apartment. Is it a house at this point?
um no, it's still an apartment.
You still have an
I made some
apartment? You have like
decorations.
5 Hellies. How do you
Yeah,
still have an apartment?
it's a
All right.
really big apartment.
Apparently. Is it decorated? How is it decorated? Talk us through it while I eat.
Ah, well, it's got like 3 floors, you see. Like I said, it's a really big apartment. Um, and I've got different themes on each floor. The first floor is like this dark gothic theme because why not? So it's got like dark foliage up around the ceiling and stuff, and there's fairy lights in with it. It's got dark red walls. The ceiling is painted to look like the night sky. On the second floor, it's got this whole dark academia kind of
Oh.
vibe going on,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like my study is there too, and like my little craft room and stuff like that. Third floor is just my bedroom,
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
which is
Wow.
a chaotic mess and no actual theme. So like,
Wow. Must be nice. Must be nice to be rich. Um,
you would know fire.
depending on who I'm talking to. Don't eat the rich. Let's let's talk about the cryptids. Is there any way to stop them? You know the cryptids very well.
I
You're
do.
very intimate with the
I, I
cryptids.
I tend to chill out in their lair a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Mm-hmm.
we're pals, we're buddies.
Interesting.
Um, they just want to be friends. Some of them want to be friends.
Some of them really want to be
Others
friends.
have a weird way of wanting to be friends.
Yeah.
Like one of them in particular thinks that if we can all get into a hive mind, then we'll all be friends. And I'm trying to convince them that that's not how you become friends. Like
Mm,
you can't tell us all what to think and what to do. You
mm.
just gotta let us be.
Wow. The cryptid whisperer. Amakitten. Well. Now we have to get to my favorite part. You know what my favorite part is, kitten, don't you?
The hellies.
The Hellies! Oh my gosh.
They're so excited.
Oh, oh, kitten. How did last year's Hellies go for you? Just in general.
I
2021.
mean,
Do you remember? Were you there?
yeah, I was there.
Oh, good.
I was there. Was it last year? Last year's Hellies was filled with the most behind the scenes drama.
Maybe? I don't remember. It's been,
Or
I've
was it
slept
the
since
year
then.
before? I don't remember.
I don't know.
One of them was.
2020. Oh, 2020 was the one with the most drama um, starts with P, ends in X.
Okay.
That was 2020.
See, they just
2021.
they just kind of blend together
Yeah.
now.
Wow. Wow. Um, what was I going to say? 2021, the only controversy with 2021 was that like almost no new members won. It was like it was very old head. Anyway, let's start into your Hellies. You were nominated for 23 Helly Awards. 23. You are currently, I mean, well, this we'll get into this later. You are currently one of the top 5 most nominated Hellions of all time. Did you know that?
I'll never understand how or why, but nice.
I think you're number 3. I think you're number 3 behind me and Dio. It's Dio. Dio's like 97. I have 96, and then you have like something else. I don't know. Anyway, your first nomination was for Pet of the Year for Eclipse. Hi, Eclipse.
Eclipse is
Is Aura's
no
cat?
longer mine. Yes, Eclipse is Ara's cat.
why, why was it nominated under your name? I knew this. Why do we let this happen?
Because he also, well, at the time, Eclipse was mine.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, well,
She
we'll
was
accept it then.
technically ours at
Ah,
the time.
got it,
It
got it.
was one of those, you know.
Well, this is going to be a real
But now
awkward
it's just her.
conversation. So you're
For you,
nominated.
maybe.
You're nominated for Pet of the Year, up
Mhm.
against many, many cats. As we know, cats kind of dominate Pet of the Year.
They
Um,
do.
it's kind of a foregone conclusion. If you have a cat, you have a much higher chance of winning. Um,
There's a lot of cat lovers here.
a lot of cat lovers. Um, you ended up losing to another cat, Harvey from Ghostface. Which is
E.
you know what? It's okay. It was charity because that ended up giving Ghostface the Heli Perfecta, so that was good.
E.
Um, do you or let me? Oh yes, I have percentages here. I have percentages. Where
Yeah.
do you think Eclipse ranked? So you had let's see, we had 18 nominees, 71 voters. Where do you think Eclipse ranked?
I want to be biased and say that she totally ranked like second, but I don't know if I spammed enough pictures of her for that.
She was at sort of second. She was second to last, but that's also a second of sorts. So that's great. Good. Good job. Good job, Eclipse. Um, you were also nominated for Foodie Queen. We had a short list last year with Spider Monkey, Sea Dragoon, SD Sammy, Miss Eldritch Moth Devourer, and Consistently Depressed. Did you vote for yourself in that category?
Fire.
Yes.
Why did you ask me this question? You know I don't vote for myself.
Uh,
Not voting for myself was actually how I lost Mod of the Year first time around.
yeah. You could have won Mod of the Year. Interesting.
I
Uh,
could have, but you know what? Gig deserved it.
oh, wait, was it Gig that you lost to?
Yes, I
Oh,
lost
yeah.
a gig.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
lost a gig by one vote.
yeah,
We
sounds
would
about
have
right.
tied, really.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
Some helly information there. So you had six.
Or
Yes.
actually, sorry, no, I would have won if I had voted for myself because it was my one vote that caused Gig to win
Wow.
because I voted for Gig.
Horrible kitten. You're worse than Noam. No, no one's worse than
Why
Noam.
is that horrible? Gig deserved it. Gig was a great mod.
That's true. Until I killed her. No, just kidding. She's still alive. So there's six nominees. There were 60 voters. Where do you think you ranked? So you ended
Mhm.
up losing to CD. Where do you think you
Of
ranked?
course. I probably last, to be honest with you.
Third. You got 15% of the
Oh,
votes. You got third place.
oh.
You were behind. So Sea Dragoon and Spider Monkey tied. Spider Monkey's who I thought was going to win, by the way. And
Spider does be posting a lot of food.
yeah. But CD ended up taking 31% of the votes. So yeah, third place. Good job. Not bad.
Eh,
You were also nominated for Bot Babes. Um, let's see where you ranked in that one. Do you want to take a stab? Let me find you
Most
here.
of my stabs are going to be real fucking low.
Yeah, I want to see. Maybe you'll get it right one time. We'll see. So oh
Last.
so there were 13 nominees. Princess
Yeah,
Zoe ended up winning,
of
and
course.
53 voters. Where do you think you ranked? Do you think
Mm.
last?
Oh, yeah.
You got fifth place.
Oh,
That's pretty good. Yeah, so it was Princess Zoe, Aki, Dio, Jax, and then you. You got 10% of the votes. Good
nice.
job. Do you think you should have won?
No.
Maybe I'll stop asking that question. So, so you were nominated for Best Scenic Screenshot. This is actually a good one. I was really happy you posted this one. Best Scenic Screenshot for one from New Pokemon Snap, the only nominee from New Pokemon Snap we've ever had. Um, tell us.
Which one was it?
I'm about to show you. It's called Happy Little Ducklet Vibes, and
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
post it here, and you're going to tell us all about it in a second when it shows up. Here we go.
The, the adorable little ducklets.
This is a good one. Tell us about the origins of Happy Little Ducklet Vibes. Is it going to
Heck
post?
yeah.
Is it going to post?
They're little ducklet
Oh, there it
vibes.
is. Okay, there we go. Great.
Hey, see a Magikarp there in the corner. I don't even remember how I got that one. I think I did something with Magikarp and it amused the ducklets or some weird thing
That game
like
makes no
that.
sense to me.
I just really like Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, it's a good
I
one.
like taking pictures is what it is. Like if um sometimes I like to go out like during fall and stuff like that when the leaves are changing and shit and just take pictures of things. I really like photography. So like Pokemon Snap is just like, yes, I was obsessed with Pokemon when I was a child. I played the hell out of the original Pokemon Snap because I owned it. And I can do the same thing with this. It's like I get to take pictures of some of my favorite childhood things.
There you go. You were nominated against 13 other nominees, so it's 14 in total. You ended up losing to Sergeant Pepper, who ended up winning both screenshots because Sergeant Pepper is a menace and we have to stop her. Um, yeah,
Peppy is also like playing a lot more games and stuff than I am.
we
So.
have to destroy her. So you were nominated. There's 14 nominees. You're up against stuff from Sea of Thieves, Final Fantasy 14, Destiny, Destiny 2, American Truck Sim, Witcher 3, COD, Ghost Recon, Animal Crossing. Where do you think you ranked? There's 68 voters.
Sea of Thieves has some real nice fucking scenery.
Yep, that's the one that
It's a
won.
really pretty game. Um,
Yours is really
I
nice
don't know,
though.
like it's nice, but it's not that nice. I don't know. Like how many nominees were there again?
14.
I'm gonna go eighth this time.
Fifth
A little
place.
higher.
Got fifth place.
Fifth. I should have said fifth. I was thinking fifth, but I was like, no, there's no way I got fifth.
Well, there's a way. Um, okay. Now we get into one of my favorite categories. We're gonna get into the D&D section of your life
Oh
last
yes,
year.
nice.
So you were nominated for Best Tabletop Cast twice for
Yee.
of Cult of Wizardry Law Enforcement and for
Yeah,
Chaos Gremlin Crew. So tell us about.
yeah.
Well, hang on. Were you nominated for character as well? You must have been. So, oh, were you? I don't think you were. How dare?
Nope.
That's rude. Okay, well, tell us about your character in Occult and then the one in Chaos Gremlin Crew. We'll start with Occult.
Daisy.
Daisy.
I love Daisy. She was a spur of the moment kind of thing because when Ara and I were doing up characters, I was looking over some of the custom things that Dio has in their campaign, and I found the little like miniature tabaxis is basically what they are. They're like a tabaxi, but like 3 foot. Very very small little cats. Um, and Ara had decided he was going to start playing his bard that we had, or he had mostly invented, honestly. We got into like this big conversation at one point about a group of misfit D&D characters, and his character, Petunia, was a uh, half orc, I do believe, a half orc pacifist bard, and his little he had a little pet that he took around with him that was a Maine Coon cat, and Maine Coons can get real friggin' big. And the cat's name was Daisy. So like when I found out I could play a little tiny tabaxi, I looked at him and was like, "Can I play Daisy?" So he was like, "Yeah, okay, fine, you can play Daisy." So I was like, "Yes, score." So that's how Daisy was created. Um,
Daisy.
we came up with a little story about like how our characters were connected. Um, Petunia had found Daisy. The whole I guess litter, if you wanna call them that. All of the rest of the little ones, like her family, was basically dead. She was almost dead, and he took her in and cared for her and brought her back to health and everything. So Petunia's dead. Um, So yeah, that's how that goes. But
Poor Petunia. Mm-hmm.
Petunia, being the pacifist that he is, also just pretty much allowed Daisy to do whatever, and because of this, Daisy was just like, "I'm a little thief,"
Mm,
and this this little thief can steal pretty much almost anything and everything.
interesting.
She's really really good at stealing things.
Interesting. And now tell us about your character that I know very well in Chaos Gremlin Crew. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Shadow
Oh Shadow Moon, you
Moon.
fucking bitch.
You say that, but Shadow Moon is a delight. Um, And just like Daisy, because I have an affinity for rogues, um, Shadow Moon is a rogue. She is, however, spoiler alert,
Mm-hmm.
not a tiny tabaxi.
What? Should I be knowing this? I feel like I should be knowing this. I'm also in the game,
Part-
for those who don't know.
yeah, I know, but I feel like you'll you won't you won't bring this information into your character knowledge.
I'll
Like
also
you're better than
forget.
that.
I'll also forget, so it's okay.
Yeah, you probably will forget.
Oh, that's true.
I'll have to remind you about it at some point when it's brought up.
That's true.
So Shadow Moon is a multi-class actually. She is a bard, a rogue, and a druid.
I don't think I knew that. Oh,
What was that? Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know if I knew that. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, I didn't know about the druid part. I knew about the bard part and
Yeah,
the
you
druid.
didn't know about the druid part, but
Yeah,
definitely just a bardic rogue
yeah.
and a druid. I like multi-classing. It's fun. But there's
Well,
also a reason why specifically I did this with this character and did the multi-classing. Um, Shadow Moon is a oh my god, I forgot the name of it, like right then and there.
is a.
Give me a second because I have to look up what they are. I'm gonna look up with races.
Just played this character for almost a year, folks.
Yeah, I know, and I keep forgetting it's. I think it's a changeling, is what it is. Yes,
Oh,
she is a changeling. I keep forgetting the name. Like it's one of my other favorite races apart from Tabaxis. Um, but I like changelings. They're really really fascinating
that's true.
races.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so that's actually what she is. She is a changeling that has also been kind of cursed, which is why she is so tiny. And she's just like 3 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so being 3 foot, she prefers to look like a tiny tabaxi most of the times, partly because, well, it's cute and she can get away with shit.
Okay. Yes, she can. Yes, she can.
Yes,
And
she can.
how does she connect to the other characters, namely one robotic friend?
Anne is Daisy's maid.
Yes, and
Um,
best tabletop character nominee, Nalam, and for Chaos Grim Reaper. Very good.
yes. Anne is Daisy's Warforged maid that her parents basically bought her. Um, Probably because I said Daisy. Shadow Moon.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Basically because Shadow Moon is a little shit. They like to run out, they like to sneak out of the house, they like to go and do things that is definitely not very ladylike and not befitting of her family's class status.
Oh.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so they were like, might as well get her this made because it's going to be the only one that will stay. Everyone else has quit. No one else wants to put up with her shit.
No, no, no one else does, including my including my character Beastie Valley T, who we have a one-sided rivalry with, which is great.
It is a very one-sided rivalry, and it's great. I absolutely love it because Beastie just seems to absolutely despise Shadow Moon, and Shadow's just like, "You're a funny little man."
Poor Beastie. Oh gosh, so good. I miss Chaos Grim Reaper. Ugh.
I do too.
We
Oh, we have another.
we're gonna have a session at some point next Sunday,
Yeah,
and I will be there. It'll be good. I'm
yes.
excited.
It's
Um,
the same thing. I'm hoping we have another owls soon too, because I do miss playing Daisy.
yes, oh my gosh, we need to have another owls. Please, 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 please.
Yes.
If you
I will even admit to the fact that I also kind of miss
Oh
Doris.
yes, you do. Oh yes, you do. Oh, Doris. We'll talk about her when we get to your 2022 Hellies. But yeah, so 2021, you were up against it was pretty weak year for D&D last year, but it was best tabletop cast was Dawnbreak Eternal Fire, Dawnbreak Arachnophobia, Dawnbreak Witches Tea Party, Justice in Chains, Chaos
Yeah.
Gremlin Crew, and a cult. Which of okay, so I have a few questions. Which
E-
of the two casts is your favorite? This we're just talking last year. Just last year.
Last year,
Yes. Between yours between Chaos and Occult, which was your favorite cast?
Chaos,
Okay.
actually.
And which do you think got more votes between those two casts?
A cult.
Very incorrect.
Oh,
Very incorrect. Chaos got third place.
oh,
So
nice.
so Chaos. Here's the thing. Chaos only lost the Heli by 2 votes.
Oh, shit.
It was very, very close. So at one point, there were three tabletop casts that were all in contention. There's basically a tie for the win right up until
Hmm.
the day of. It was Justice, Downbreak Arachnophobia, which is kind of funny because as Nalam, if you go back to Nalam's interview, Nalam says Dawnbreak Arachnophobia is his least good D&D thing. But we think we got a lot of votes because of Phil. There's a lot of Phil fans. And then Chaos was in third place, or the Chaos was tied for first place.
Yeah.
But if you look at Spider's interview, Spider says Chaos should have won over Justice and Chains, which is interesting and controversial. Doesn't matter to me because I'm in both, so I would have won the Heli either way. Um,
Chaos is lots of fun, to be completely honest
Chaos
with
is
you.
very, very fun. It's very, very, very fun. I
Mhm.
also, side note, I need you to be in a Nalum campaign, kitten. Just saying.
There's a campaign that Nolan has told us about that he's working on that's going to come up his after the one that he's doing now,
Yes.
and I think I might actually join that one. I had thought about joining the one that y'all are currently
Oh my
playing.
god, I wish you're Injustice. Oh, you would fit in so well, you cock.
Yeah, yeah. There was just one
Oh right,
tiny
yes, yep. Never
issue.
mind. It's fine. We'll move on. So,
Yeah.
so,
I
so,
wasn't gonna get into it, so
so forgot
yeah.
about that. Anyway, so Chaos was in third place. Some say should have won. Who knows? Now we're going to move into the role play space, which role play, unlike D&D, role play was really popping last
Eh.
year. Um, and you were all over the place in the role play section, and
Heck yeah.
you were nominated for best role play character. You had a folder, and the one that won was Kitty Starfire, aka Kelly Isla Tracy Tilly Yates from the Helly Award winning RP Circles. Are
Heck
you
yeah.
are you happy with the character that won from your folder? I think you had a few in there.
I had a few in there, but like I also really enjoyed Kelly.
Yeah.
Um, to the point where I've actually brought them back.
Yes, I've seen this. Can you
Yes.
I mean I have so many feelings about Kelly, but can you tell us about her backstory as it regards to circles?
As in regards to circles, okay. Kelly Kelly pretty much grew up on the streets. Both of her parents worked really, really hard to try and, provide for their child, but it was one of those situations where one of them was basically working to pay for a babysitter while the other one was working to put food on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they didn't really live in a great neighborhood, and there were a lot of background things that I didn't get into with Kelly, actually. A lot of lore.
It's hard to
related
with
thing.
a cast of freaking 10 people. It's there isn't much time. But yes.
Oh yeah, no, there isn't much time. But like, if you want me to get into the more
Yeah.
like
Let's do
detailed
it.
cast, I
Let's
can
do
do
it.
that. Okay, so when it came to Kelly, in their childhood, one of the reasons why they got kind of not necessarily fucked up, but I didn't necessarily either mention how they came across their mentor. Um,
Mm-hmm.
their family had gotten sucked into a cult, a very bad cult who branded children for various different things. Um, and we won't get into those things.
Oh.
And the man who ends up becoming their mentor and teaches them everything that they know actually rescued them and their family from this cult, because like first their parents thought, everything was fine, this was a religious group and they're like a big family type thing, we can go and work and these people can take care of our child while we're out and we don't have to spend a lot of money. It seemed like, a pretty much a godsend type thing, right? But then their parents started to notice a few things, and one of them noticed a brand on their child. So they
Oh.
were like, we need to get out of here. This is kind of fucked up. So they
Mm-hmm.
needed help to get out because they were already, by this time, they were already kind of in pretty deep. Um, so he helps them get out, keeps in contact with the family and stuff, and kind of helps Kelly with a lot of their anger issues and stuff to do with this, and then later on when they get older ends up training them to be a killer.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
um and the symbol that Kelly tends to leave behind on the bodies or around the bodies is actually the symbol of that cult.
Oh.
Um, it was to send a message. The cult, the higher ups in the cult, obviously, were like a lot of really rich people, a lot of higher ups who didn't give a shit about, you know, the tiny people and the ones who could draw in the poor and then sell them on the black market kind of deal, and it be able to cover it up because they have enough money to do so.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot more to Kelly than
My goodness. Okay. Um,
yeah.
can we talk about the moment, probably one of the greatest moments of CV history, probably the greatest
All
moments
right,
of NHCRP history,
all
where
right.
so obviously y'all have heard about circles. It's a bunch of people get forced into a game where they're all hooked up by headsets and they're killing each other um, based on this game telling them to do so. So there's a big elimination. So you do it through elimination. So one of the biggest eliminations is where is it Red Like Roses and what was Soap's character's name? Fucking I don't remember. Uh,
Mars.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Mars. Um,
I
decide
hate Mars so
decide
much.
decide to eliminate 3 players at once. Was it 3?
Yeah, it was three.
Oh my gosh. It was yeah, so it was Kitty Starfire, um
Yep.
Wolfie?
No, Wolfie
No.
was gone
Wolfie wasn't
already.
quite. Okay.
It was my character, Kitty. It was Swift's character, and
Oh
I do
yeah.
believe Jesse's character.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. Were you so bad?
I was mad during the entire thing because fuck you, Mars. Fuck you. Like, there are
Oh
very few
no.
characters who's actually pissed me off, but like, Jesus Christ. Love Soph. They did an amazing job on that
So
character, so fuck
good.
you, Mars.
Mars is so fucking awful. So you hated Mars more than Red Like Roses?
Yeah, I no, I actually I liked Red Like Roses. They seemed kind of, you know, like bitch, but like
Oh yes.
they weren't Mars, so it's
Oh my
okay.
god, fucking Mars. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so good. If you haven't read Circles, do it. It's so good. So
It's such a good character, and I think that's why I hate them so much. Like,
yes.
Soph did a fantastic job
Yeah.
with that character. They really did.
Really,
It
really
was a great
fantastic.
character, and I hate them. I hate them. I hate
So,
them.
so fuck yeah. So you were nominated against there are 23 nominees for best roleplay character, more than we've ever had before. You're nominated
Jesus.
against Liam Woodsman from The Outbreak, played by Ray, Dave Lister from Night of the Living Roleplay, played by Dio, Oliver Foster from
Hey,
Seven Sins from CD, Clovis Suve from Jax. Uh, is that Killian from Seven Sins, played by Ara?
Killian, yes.
Samson Carlson from Force so Deep Is Our Love, played by Luna. Elnar from Seven Sins, played by Captain. Messi from The Vines, played by Swift. Dennis Ferguson from The Fergusons, from Noob. Akane Beku from New Horizons, from Light Renoa. Shiko Saru from The Vines, from Leah. Augustus Carlson from Force so Deep Is Our Love, by Alcoholic Nick. Kaboosh from Seven Sins, played by Fire Demon 2021.
I miss
Um,
Kaboosh.
oh, poor thing. Lee Zhang from Knee, played by Shadow. Wesley Hewlett from Night of the Living Roleplay, played by Soph. Elaine Chapman from The Fox, played by Zozo. Millie from KW Drakengage, played by Vel. Isidore Immortel from Enemy of the State, played by Nalam. Miami Vargas from Mysterica, played by Down by Six. Ivan Morova from Neve, played by Void. Marin Crescendo from Truth or Tale, played by Kiara. And finally, Red Like Roses / Alex from Circles, from Princess Zoe. You ended up losing to Dave Lister from Night of the Living Roleplay,
Yeah,
played by
Dave is a
Dio.
good character
Dave's a
too,
great
though.
character. Do you
I
know?
love Dave.
Do you know where Kitty Starfire landed?
Fourth?
Second place.
Oh shit.
You lost by one vote.
Fuck. I probably did it to myself again.
You probably did it to yourself
I
again.
did for Dave.
You lost by one single vote. Yes. Yes. One
Should have
single vote.
voted for somebody else.
Oh my gosh. One single. Yeah. Also, had you voted for someone else, you also would have won. That's what's crazy. You also would have
Yeah.
won. Yeah. So best roleplay character was also interesting because um it that also had I think it was like a five-way tie at some point. So it was
Dude,
you, Dave, Liam Woodsman, Red Like Roses. Yes, it was you four for the win, and then Dio pulled ahead at the last second. Yeah, you could have won. You could have won. Oh my gosh, you could have won it for best roleplay character. That's huge.
yeah,
Huge. You could have. You could
I
have. You
could
could.
have, but I didn't.
You could. You can do it still this year.
Like, Dave is also a really good
Dave
character,
is a really good
so
character. Dave is a really good
I
character.
wouldn't even I wouldn't even have been mad if I had lost to Mars. Like, because Mars is a really good
Yeah.
character. I hate them, but they're a great character.
Yeah. I know. I'm actually kind of sad that one didn't win from Soph's fucking folder. Anyway, you were also nominated for best roleplay cast 6 times. You were nominated for So Deep Is Our Love,
E.
for Circles, Night of the Living Roleplay, The Mob Den, The Fergusons, and Seven Sins, where you eventually won your Heli for best
Yeah.
roleplay cast. Um, Where's so? Did you expect Seven Sins to win Best Roleplay Cast?
No. I mean, like, it's good characters, don't get
Mhm.
me wrong. Like, there are good characters, but there were a lot of good characters that year.
Yeah, a lot of good
And I
characters.
was like, man, everyone is so into the CVs. There's no way Seven Sins is gonna beat all of these character casts from the CVs. And
I was shocked too. I was shocked too.
I
Yeah,
I
that's good.
really thought that it was going to be one of the CVs that got it. I
I thought
really
so.
did, truly and honestly.
And they won by quite a margin. They won by 26% of the votes. So, what do you think got
Jesus
second
Christ.
place?
Circles.
Yeah, Circles got second place. Circles got second place.
Nice.
So, out of
I
yours,
got one.
there you go. You got that one right. One out of one. So let me see. Let me tell you in order what yours did. Let me see. So Circles got second place. Force So Deep got third place, which that's a
Nice.
great cast too.
Yeah.
And then Night of Living Roleplay, I think, got second to last. I think. Um,
Oh no.
Ferguson's tied for that one. Um, and I don't know what else. Yeah, those are the big ones. Yeah, yeah. So the top four were Seven Sins, Circles, Force So Deep, and the dating game. So that's good. That's good stuff. You're in a lot of stuff, but you
Hey.
won your heli, continuing your
Yeah.
streak of winning helis. Is that the so? Would you have? Who did you vote for? You voted for Seven Sins. Do you remember?
Um,
You
I
probably
think I might have, maybe, just because I thought the CVs were gonna win.
how dare you? It's fine.
And like, I mean,
No, it's
Seven
fine.
Sins is obviously one of my favorite role plays. I'm still in it. It's still going.
It's true. It's true. We'll see if they can if they can break the three-peat of best roleplay cast. We'll see this year. You were also nominated for the prestigious best roleplay story that year for Grimm's Realm. Tell us about Grimm's Realm.
Hey, Crims is so steeped in lore.
Tell us the very very basic elevator pitch of Grimm's Realm.
Basic elevator pitch of Grimm's Realm. Okay, so basically, Grimm's Realm, it has its name because it is the real sole occupant of said realm is Lady Grimm. Um, this realm is actually Lady Grimm's prison. It was made specifically for her to contain her. And that's why like people can come and go as they please, but she can't. She can only leave when she's summoned from that place to somewhere else, but she always ends up having to return back.
It's great. It's a great one.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can basically get into Grimm's realm in many, many, many different ways. Because there are little portal bits that are just around everywhere, and Grimm's realm is basically a crossroads um, to all of the other timelines and alternate realities and different universes and whatnots. And there are little pocket portals everywhere that just disappear once somebody has used it.
There you
So you can
go.
go through like walking through a door and like end up in the tavern just randomly, or um suddenly be enveloped by fog, and then all of a sudden, you were walking in the city and you're in a fucking field that's surrounded by trees
Yeah.
and there's just one building off in the distance.
Yeah, like you do. Normal shit. Yes. So that was people love Grimm's Realm. It's kind of a staple in New Hell City. So, you guys need to vote for it more
Yeah,
because didn't get
I
enough votes last year. How dare you?
I'm really pleased, honestly, that Grimm's is doing well, because it's just a revamp of one of the. Actually, I do believe it was one of the first role plays that we set up here,
That's
or that
right.
I set up here in NHC, which was Hell's Bells,
Hell's
which got away
bells.
from me.
Hell's bells.
Yeah, it got away from me, and I needed to close that down and restart.
So, we're gonna move into another. It's so weird. You're like very well steeped in very different categories. We're gonna move into the art space. Your favorite topic. We're gonna go into
Hell
art.
yeah.
So you were nominated for best digital art piece, which was our biggest category. Oh no, it's bigger this year. Never mind. At the time, it was very big. We have 34 nominees, and you were nominated for The Moon. Do you remember this one? If not, I'm posting it here.
Oh yeah. Tarot cards.
Tell us about this piece.
Um, this was this was actually one of my favorite things that I have ever done.
Oh.
Um, Fun fact, most of this, like 95% of this, the background bit, because Dio did the border,
Nice.
but 95% of this piece was actually done on an app on my phone.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Like the two characters, these are two of my roleplay characters. That is Jack from Seven Sins, and that is Ben, also from Seven Sins.
Oh.
Um, because these are Seven Sins tarot cards.
Yes, that's true.
And the background, the moon, the sky, the characters, they were all actually done on my phone. The only thing that was not done on my phone was the ground with all the grass and stuff, because that was after I had gotten my graphics tab and I'd gotten myself Clip Studio.
Ooh, Clip
Yeah, so I
Studio.
transferred everything over and finished it there.
Very nice. Very nice. So, you sadly ended up losing to the person who has a chokehold on this fucking category, which is CD.
CD.
Has never lost this
Um,
category.
nope. I lose it every year. I lose this one every year. I somehow still get nominated every year, and I also lose most improved
And
artist
we're about to
every
get
year.
there. Yep. Well, not every year. You won it the first year.
Oh yeah, I won it the first year, but like that was it.
So, yeah,
Every year after that, apparently I haven't been improving enough, I guess.
good segue. Well, some people thought so. Most improved artist, you were nominated against Mika, Copper, Dio. That's confusing. Ray,
E.
the Queen of Eggs, Soph, Sig Steroni, Zozo, Light Renoa, Omai, and Vel.
Mhm.
Where so Mika ended up winning by kind of a
Of course.
landslide, actually. Um,
Yeah, because art is
and
amazing.
yeah, and where do you think you rank? So let's see. We have 55 voters and 13 nominees.
Sixth.
Holy shit! Yes, right on the money. Nice job. Okay. Wow, you are the only you. I think you are the only Good Morning Hero City member to accurately guess your placement in a category. Good job.
I mean, I have learned so far because I've tried this a few times already, and I keep second guessing myself.
Wow, that was
So, like the first time, I was like, maybe it's fifth. Nah, it's not fifth. It's something else. And then you were like fifth, and I was like, well, shit.
You were also nominated for the very prestigious Artist of the Year award. How did that feel? And I know you didn't nominate
That's
yourself.
always nice. I never nominate myself
Of
ever.
course not. Which is amazing. You get 23 nominations. I mean, that's pretty good. You were
Yeah.
nominated against Haley, Copper, Sadbird, Mika, CD, Toxic, Dino, Oh My, Dio, Zozo, the Queen of Eggs, Soph, Six Deroni, Ray, Margie Rose, KMM Green, and Code Fox Up. Um,
I'm never going to win this.
you don't think you're
Ever.
ever gonna win?
There's no, 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 no way. There is no way. No way. Okay, first off, all right. First off, we've got CD who always produces
Yeah,
top quality digital art.
every time.
Always. Like his work is fucking phenomenal. Um and then you've got Sap who's just got the most beautiful watercolors. Like it's just I I'm into watercolors. I like watercolors. I've tried watercolors. I don't know. I
Wow.
don't
I don't know.
know how how they do what they do. And it's just it blows my mind. I love their work so much. And then I don't know if Sage ever gets nominated. Sage gets nominated,
She
don't they?
won. She
They
won last
do.
year. She won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
because then and then you've got Sage. Sage is Jesus. No, oh my God. Um, Sage does traditional art that looks like digital art.
Yeah, it's
Like
photorealistic. It's very, very strange.
their, their work is so fantastic. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful. It's just I don't know how they do it. It blows my mind and I want to learn and it's one of these days, Sage. One of these days I
I'm
will
telling
maybe
people
get there.
I think that people should have an art class. I think that NHC folks should do art classes, but you know, it's fine. It's fine.
It would be
Whatever.
fun. I think I would not be the person to teach art as much as I absolutely fucking love it, but I could maybe do some basics. Maybe,
Never know.
probably not,
Never know.
but maybe.
Never know. Let's see. So you were. Oh, let me see. So you lost. So Ray. Ray was. Who'd you vote for? Do you remember? Or you don't have to share. Do you remember who you voted for?
What category are we talking about again?
Artist of the year.
Artist of the year. It was probably CD, to be completely honest with you.
Wow.
It was either CD, Sage, Dio, or Seb.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You were also nominated for best quote. You have two here. Let me make sure they open up. Oh, here's just one. Hang on. It's coming. This one is called Sexual Tension. You can read it out loud if you want to. You can read it.
Ah, yes.
So wait, hang on. I'm gonna read it now. So Dio, there's something I need you to know. You are like my bestie, and I would never laugh at your emotional distress. I will, however, cackle like a villainess at your sexual tension.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. And then, and then your and then your second one was with Ara. Ara said, "It would appear you've selected the under 12 role. Could you care to explain yourself?" And you
Oh,
said, "Fuck you," and you said, "That's illegal." And you said, "Why do you do this to me?" That's actually
yes.
really good.
Yes. That sums up the entirety of our friendship.
Yes, that's a good one. That I think that might have actually probably should have won.
What happened there actually, because that one needs a little bit of backstory.
Okay.
But like what happened there? I was messing around with no, I wasn't messing around with I was looking at something in the main um in the welcome not the welcome center, the Gates of Hell rules. And I dropped my phone on my face and it selected the under 12 roll. Like my nose selected the under 12
Wow. Wow. Wow.
roll.
Nose under 12. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's your backstory. Okay. Very good.
I
Um.
mean, definitely not under 12.
Fair enough. You were also nominated for best level up for what I called the doggo, which is coming right now. I don't know if you remember this one. Oh yes. So you said
But
big.
big doggo is friend doggo, kind of smells like chick. Small doggo is kind of okay.
What is this a Seven Sins thing? What is this?
Yeah, that's a Seven Sins post. Because
Okay.
there's the Seven Sins crew has a dog. The dog's name is Kiko. Anybody can play Kiko, but generally I end up being the one who plays Kiko. And that was me playing Kiko.
Good to know. Very good.
And Jack is the one who basically trains Kiko, and Kiko is like the club's little security guard, and they go around the club when it's open, and they've got their little security shirt that says security on it.
Yeah, Seven Sins does get a lot of level ups. Um, Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Wait, let me see. I'm curious if you got any votes for this quote. Let me see. Hang on. Okay, no, you didn't. Anyway, so you're
It's
also
because out of context it makes zero sense.
so you're also nominated for the Bringer Award, which you just lost because Spicy Snowflake brought four people. That's just the long and short of it. Spicy Snowflake won
So like,
80% of the votes, so there's no way anyone
how
is
do
winning that one.
I don't even remember who I brought that year.
I don't either. So we'll move right past right past that. You were nominated for. Oh, this is your second win of the year. You won Chatterbox Award once again for the silver. Congrats for talking
Yeah,
about.
that was out of spite. I do. Yeah, no, that year was out of spite,
Oh yeah,
purely out of spite.
yeah. Oh God,
Because I do believe you said something about us not being able to do it or something like that.
I don't recall. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. My God, I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
Don't remember that.
yeah.
Um,
No, of course not. Anyways, it was spite driven.
your final nomination was for Mod of the Year,
E.
for which you lost to Dio. How do you feel about that?
I mean, they deserved it.
Okay, wow, no
Yeah.
competition in your spirit. Okay, great.
I,
Um,
I mean, it would have been nice if I won, but like at the same time, Dio's more active with the community than I was. They're more active in a lot of other things behind the scene than I was. So like,
sexually active. What? Go ahead.
maybe.
So yes, those you ended up winning two helis last year. Congratulations. Must be nice.
Says the one who's won like how many fire? Didn't
16, but
you
who's
like
counting? I don't know what you're talking about.
completely, yeah, didn't you completely sweep the Hellies one year and win almost everything to the point where it's now kind of memed that fire rigged it?
Anyway, moving on to the 2022 helis. You were nominated once again for 23 helis. I don't know what's happening to you, but good job. Um, you were nominated for. So we're gonna talk about who you think is gonna win and how
I
far
mean,
you think you're gonna place, unless
I,
you think you're gonna win one, which is great. Oh, by the way, you've let's just get this out of the way. You've already won. You've already continued your streak. I mean, unless let me see where your chatterbox thing is. Is there any way that anyone can catch up to you at this point?
I mean, they should be able to.
Let me see.
Like, I'm kind of flabbergasted as to why no one really has, because I've been posting in all of two, three channels
Yeah,
regularly.
I don't think anyone's going to catch up to you in the next 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. So you're at 20 because I can't win this award. So yeah, the next person that could get you is down by six. I don't think it's going to happen. So unless someone can shy, you're here. If you can get 7,000 points in the next 2 months, you can win Chatterbox and take it from Kitten, who's never not had it. Um, 7K, yeah. I was like 100,000K behind. What the fuck? All right, well, I guess catch up. You're almost there. Should I go spamming on a channel? Spamming. I don't know. Carnival. I don't know. Anyway, so you're nominated for
Carnival.
for DJ of the Year against Dio
Hmm.
Copper, Leah Shy, Fire Demon 2021. I might take myself off that list. Caps, and NJ Wolf D. Who do you
Hmm.
think's gonna win? And what are your chances?
Shy.
You think Shy's gonna win?
Oh
Oh.
yeah, Shy's in there all the time. Shy is always in there.
Oh, okay. All
I mean,
right.
like they're at least getting my vote for sure, like
Oh.
100%.
All right. All right. All right. Um, interesting. Interesting. Um, so your next nomination is for Clip of the Year. You'd have two clips actually. You are a master clipper. Have you won this one before?
Uh, I don't think so, and it's actually kind of disappointing, to be honest with you, because like I to my knowledge, I am the only person in your streams who has gotten the little clippy tag
Oh
for
yeah,
making so many clips and having them have so many views.
yeah, yeah. You do well. You do well. Well, you clipped me for "I Won't Tell Fire," which I will post that here. Um. Oh, yep. Hang on.
I have so many clips of you.
I will post this one in
Just
chat. Hang on. I'm gonna get
just
there.
wait until I have access to better internet, Fire, and
Oh
I'm
God.
able to jump into your streams again. Fire.
Oh God. I'm terrified. Um. So we have that one. Wait, that's not a good link. Hang on. Let me see if I can get a better link. I just want the link. Hang on. It's gonna happen. Wait, I'm gonna copy this
Just
link. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it. There you go. So there's that clip for you, and then that one's called "I Won't Tell Fire." Not sure what that's about, but probably something bad. And then you and then you have "Understanding the Bat" with Gamma Cruchador, who is a Helly Award winner himself.
hell yeah, give a
Which one do you hope wins?
ah gammas. To be honest with you,
If Gamma wins, if Gamma wins Clip of the Year, having not posted in the server at all this year, that would be kind of a serve. That'd be
that
kind of
would be so
amazing.
great.
That would be kind of amazing.
He has posted in the server though. He's posted a bit of art here and there. He doesn't
Last year.
post often, but
Last
like
year. He won a best loot piece. First winner, best loot piece. Gamma to
hell
deprive you
yeah.
of fucking Helly. Never. Never. Um let's see, who else do we got? Oh, we got DJ of the Year, we got Clip of the Year. Oh, oh yeah, here we go. So NHE tabletop character, you're finally nominated. This is your first time.
Mhm.
You were nominated for you have two characters, Shadow Moon from Chaos Gremlin Crew and Daisy from Occult. Which of your
Yeah.
folder do you hope wins? Only one can win.
I don't know. I really like them both.
Yep, kill one of your kids. And who do
They
you
are
hope
both
wins?
cute. Um, dang.
I love this. I love this.
I'm
This is
gonna have
great.
to go with I'm gonna have to go with Daisy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Daisy.
Oh, interesting. Any reason? Any sort of anything?
I just really like playing Daisy. Daisy is a chaotic little shit and she gets into everything. But like another thing with Daisy as well is she's also exceedingly innocent. Currently, okay, currently, she thinks that a harem is when you get a group of people together to just cuddle.
Well, some harems probably. Oh
She's
gosh.
she's exceedingly innocent and it brings me so much joy and I know at some point someone is going to corrupt my little girl and it's probably going to be glorious and then so many things are going to make sense to her and it's going to be a whole development.
And Dio, I'm glad you're here because I my schedule's opening up and Al's is coming back. Al's is coming back. Just putting that into the universe because it's really good. Um, and if you haven't joined Al's, write Dio and join Al's because it's great.
Owls is so much
Al's is
fun,
really good. Al's is a really good
and
chance of winning an O'Helly this year. Anyway,
it's so much fucking
it's really
fun. I
good.
love owls so
It's really
much.
really
I
good.
really, really do.
It's really good.
Fun fact, the reason why myself and Ara actually joined Owls was because there was one person who is no longer a part of the community who was making Dio and a few other people feel uncomfortable while they were playing. And Dio was not a mod at the time, so Ara and I jumped in thinking that, you know, two mods in the campaign would cause the dude to calm the fuck down. And then we
Fun.
I just ended up loving the campaign afterwards. So I'm really happy
It's a
we
great
did
one. It's a great one.
it.
Yeah, this is the biggest list of nominees. We have 19 nominees for best tabletop character, so should
Gee,
be a fun one. You might be
that's
going
because
up. What were you gonna
the
say?
uh the D&D scene is kind of popping this year.
Yeah, really popping this year. You might be going up against Doris. We'll see. We'll
I
see.
do. I have a love-hate relationship with Doris. I really do, because like she is a great character. You're doing really really well with this character, but like
She's
she's
awful.
also really annoying.
She's awful. She's absolutely awful. Um,
She is
yeah,
like
there's a
she's everything that most people hate about old people.
yeah. She's really really awful. There's a few. I have a few awful characters this time. But yeah, this is. I love her, but I hate her. She's. I wish she would stop talking about having sex with her dead husband. Um, what time? Anyway, no, never
I
mind.
do too.
This isn't my interview. Anyway, so yes, so there's that. You were also nominated for. Let me see. Oh yes, two. Oh, here we go. We're repeating last year. You're nominated for Best NHC Tabletop Cast once again for Chaos Gremlin Crew and a cult, but this time a cult has more people, and so does Chaos.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
which do you hope wins, and which do you think will win from your fold from between the two of
I
those?
I hope Owls wins.
Okay.
Because it is a really great story. It's the way I want it is I want Owls to win and I want Chaos to come in second. Like they have to be like right next to each other. Or better yet, because this is a thing that can happen, tied.
Tied, yeah.
Tied for first.
Actually, tied
That would
is
be the best outcome.
in terms of categories, tabletop cast is probably one of the greatest like tie could happen in tabletop cast. It's most likely to happen
Yeah.
there. So you never know. I think occult has I think see occult and chaos have like no weak links in terms of cast members. All the characters are like strong. So that's a hard one. I don't know.
Yeah, and they all get along in their own little ways. Like they all
Mm,
work well together.
mm,
Even Daisy, god damn it. Even even Shadow Moon and B Steve.
yeah,
They have a chemistry.
sure. A chemistry. Um,
Not quite sure what that chemistry is, but
yep.
they have one.
Okay. And Dio's also in the cast of Chaos, which is great. Dio's now in it. We love it.
Hey,
So hopefully we'll get back to Chaos one day. And
I
Owls.
really like owls.
Yes,
Like, how can I
Owls
not
is
hype
coming
up
back.
owls?
Yes, bring Owls back. Bring Owls back. My weekends are free. Just saying. Just putting that into the universe. Saturday, Sunday. Love it. So the other nomination you have is for yes. We have to really pause here. We have to really take a moment here.
Okay.
Best NHC tabletop short long form campaign, The Haunting. Now.
Yes.
Now.
This is the second time for The Haunting, isn't it? Wasn't it nominated before?
No. Oh, maybe it was in 2020. When did it last show up?
2020 was
Yes, it was 2020
when I
then.
did.
It was 2020.
Yes.
It was so good this year. I have stated, see, I don't know how many people like know about it, but I have stated that I think, oh my god, okay, you can't tell anyone else, kitten, okay?
Okay.
I think
Okay.
I think Haunting should win this category. 100%.
I have the biggest smile.
I really think Haunting should win this category. It is so good, so tight.
Yeah.
It is spooky, confusing, smart. It's very smart.
See
Mostly confusing, but smart. Um, it was great. It was super great. I was sad that I got busy at the end, but it's a good one. I think it should win.
you really did get busy at the I was also sad that you got busy at the end because like I really enjoyed messing with your character.
Poor Cece. Poor Cece. Oh my gosh. When is it coming back?
I have a few more things that I need to get around to typing up, and then we'll get into furthering the actual story a bit. But the name is going to take a change because it's going to
Oh.
be a different group, but or maybe a different group, but it's going to be different scenarios. I can't rightfully keep the name The Haunting. Um, for anybody who is into Call of Cthulhu or knows what Call of Cthulhu is, in the newest quick starter guide that they have, The Haunting is actually a campaign at the end of the book. I thought it would be loads of fun to take this campaign and actually run it. Um, now, it's got everything in there is all written out for you, everything that you need to know to actually run the campaign. It's all there. All of the handouts, everything. Um, but of course, with any campaign that you ever run, there is no way you're going to be able to follow the actual module. It's not happening. So, which is one of the things actually that I love about D&D and other tabletop games. And actually, one of the things that I love about DMing is because, like, y'all keep me on my feet all the time. I never know what anyone is going to do, and it's actually kind of exciting because, like, I gotta pull shit out of my ass. Like, you're telling me that it was really great and it was spooky and that it was, like, really, really smart. Everything was pulled out of my ass. Like the base story was right there in front of me. The vast majority of everything else that happened was just pulled out of my fucking ass. I had no idea what I was going to do most of the time. I was coming up with shit on the fly, so it's like, yes.
Wow. Well, um, do you think who do you think is going to win? You're up against Chaos Gremlin Crew, Justice in Chains, Echoes of the Past, The Unsleeping City, Owls, Guild of Gladiators, Grave Encounters.
um, Justice and Jane's probably because Nolan is a
Really
really good DM. He does, yeah, he does really,
interesting.
really well.
Interesting. Okay. Well, if he wins, he'll be the only one
I
who
mean,
won twice.
it would be great if I won. This might be one of those categories where I might actually vote for my own campaign. Maybe. But that's mostly just because I had so much fun doing it and it was such a great cast of characters and I think you your characters deserve to win this and you guys, deserve the recognition because your characters were great. Everybody played along so well with each other and I just had a blast. Like, I had so much fun with this one.
It's a
Like
very
I had
fun.
fun with the first one too. You guys weren't so random with the first
Yeah.
one, but it was still fun. All right. And then, going in there with new characters and all of you kind of already knowing some things, which by the way, I need you to know, nobody even what was this? The third run of the campaign, um, nobody has managed to collect all of the information.
Oh my gosh. It's
Like, as a matter of fact, you guys got less information this time than what you
I
did
believe
last
it.
time,
I fully
but
believe it.
you still managed to actually win this time.
Yeah, we did. We all survived. It's great. Wait, we survived, right? Some of us did. I survived, right? Cece survived, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You all survived. Um, well, not all of you survived,
No.
but most of you actually survived because of Nolan's choice to burn the building down.
Right. Yep. Thank you,
Um,
Noten.
there were many, many, many different ways that this could have ended. Um, because once again, I could have killed y'all real early on, and like you keep saying that I am the evil
Yes, you are
DM.
the
I am the one
EMTO.
who has no problem.
Yes.
Yeah, I am the one who has no problem killing characters. Which
You were very merciful
you're
this
not
time.
wrong.
You were very merciful this time. People got
um,
brought back. It was
I
good.
was merciful last time too. I need you to know because very early on,
Mm-hmm.
both times,
Mm-hmm.
you all could have and should have died in a car accident.
But you didn't. Okay. All right. Fair. Whatever.
But I
Sure.
didn't. I didn't. I didn't.
If you want
I
to die,
thought
join Kitten's
actually
campaigns.
when this happened, when this happened, and I ended it where it was, um, it gave me some time to think about what to go on, how to go on from there. Actually, I thought it would be really, really fun to stick you guys in a time loop.
Yeah, glad I was in that. That was fun. Really loved that. Really loved that. Um, God,
And this time loop actually, depending on what happened in the campaign, would depend on how the time loop ended. If there was only one survivor and a bunch of you died in the house, that one survivor would have woken up in the hospital. All of
oh,
you would have been actually in an accident. All would have been hit by a transport truck, and the whole thing would have been a fever dream for them.
well, Cece has a built-in flotation device, so she'll be fine. She was built in airbags. She's great. Oh, RIP and wherever CC is. Anyway, you were also nominated for Game Master of the Year against Spider Monkey, the Colonel, Pancake, Gigart, Nalum, Dio, and Kind Cat, our new friend. Who do you think's gonna win? What are your
Nolan.
chances? Wow, Nalum automatically. All right, all right. Asked and answered, I guess.
Nolan's a good DM. Like he has like our DMing styles are very, very different. Nolan has is methodical. He's thought of everything. He's got
Everything.
scenarios set up, and ready to go, and multiple different outcomes, although apparently all of you always manage to pick the thing that he hasn't thought of. But like he's very, very well put together DM. I'm just fucking pulling shit out of thin air.
Yeah. All right. Okay, well, let's move into the roleplay stuff. So you were nominated thrice for Best Roleplay Cast. You were nominated for
Nice.
Grimm's Realm, Seven Sins, and Aronia Academy of the Arcane. Did I say that right? Aronia? Aronia?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Arunia.
I knew it. Which do you, okay, once again, which do you hope wins and which do you think will, or which do you hope will get the most votes of your three, and which do you think will get the most votes of your three?
I want to be a bit selfish, and I want to hope that Grimm's gets the most votes out of the three,
There you go.
but probably, it's a running thing. Simpson's probably gonna get it.
Seven Sins cannot win Best Cast again. It can't happen. It can't get the three-peat.
It totally can get the
God
three-peat.
damn it.
It really
God
can.
damn it. Seven Sins every
It's
time.
like it's fun,
It's Seven
Fire.
Sins. Okay, so Grims, you're also nominated
Mhm.
for Best Roleplay Character. You have four
Hey,
options, four
nice.
nominations. Um, your folder has Tonks from Grimm's Realm, Ian from Grimm's Realm, Jack from Seven Sins, and Coda from Seven Sins. Once again,
Holy shit, Coda's nominated this
Coda's
time?
nominated. Yep. Um,
Nice.
who do you think and who do you want, or whatever order?
Ian.
Ian, you think is going to win, or you want to win?
I want Ian to win.
Who do you think is going to win?
Maybe Ian,
Okay.
because like they are, like I said before, they Ian is Ian is Kitty Starfire
Hmm.
from Circles,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So like there are people who already know this character.
There you go.
Tonks is Lady Grimm's son, so that would be kind of cool if he won. And Coda, I love Coda. Okay.
That was frightening. Something about 208. So I guess that was Kitten's sister. So I guess I'll chat. It's like I've never done this before. We have 12 nominees for best roleplay character, which is short. It's like half of last year. Swift, we have DBS, we have Dio, we have Shadow, we have Soph, Void, Vel, Shy, Fire Demon 2021, of course, Alcoholic Nick, and Felix. So this should be a really interesting one. for best roleplay character. We love it. So the next nomination, well, we'll wait for Kid to come back, but I am so excited about the Hellies this year. They're gonna be so much fucking fun. I don't know who I'm voting for. Probably myself. Oh my gosh. I hope I win. I'm very high right now, guys. I'm very, very, very high. Oh, I should try my ASMR again. Hang on. Ready? You guys ready for some ASMR? Oh, by the way, there's gonna be questions coming up at some point, so y'all in chat right now, tell us about how excited you are about the Hellies. Talk to me. Someone talk to me, please. Someone talk to me, please. Please. Yeah, ASMR. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. ASMR. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shai says she's taking best home improved artist. Home improved? Like home improvement like the TV show? Like with Tim Allen? No, you're taking home improved artist from some other award show. Home improved artist. Best home improved artist. That's what's gonna happen. Oh my god, y'all. I am so hyped about the Hellies. I think I have my outfit. I hope everyone else is has got their dresses and tuxes ready. What are you wearing, Dio? What are you wearing, Shy, to the Hellies? I'm gonna read out what they're wearing. Dio is wearing a Hawaiian shirt, no pants. So wait, is this Hawaiian shirt going to come down your nether bits, or just gonna expose the nether bits? Because both are valid. Um, Boxers. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Dressing up for the event, I see. Shy, you're also gonna wear Hawaiian shirt, no pants. Void is wearing a blue sweater, pajama pants, and thick socks. Is no one wearing a dress? Is no one dressing up for this? No shoes. Is no one dressing up for this event? No one wants to dress up to win a heli. Wow. Wow. Hawaiian fam. Or a tux. Or a drux, which is a dress and a tux that I just made up just now. Or a crown that's fancy. I mean, yeah, that's true. That is fancy. That is fancy. I hope someone slaps someone at the Hellies this year. I hope someone just. We really need the ratings. I have a top hat. That'll be fancy. Yeah, a top hat will be good. That'll be really good. I'm really excited to talk to Kid about this next category because I think she could possibly win it. Void, I swear. Void Chai, you're gonna present. Dio, you also have to present. You'll all have to present an award, by the way. My mental image of you is a baby penguin with a monocle and a top hat. Maybe. I need you all to present some awards. Present some Heli awards. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Penguins are best burbs. Present awards, yes. Present some Heli awards. Read out the nominees. I'm named for half everything. Yeah, Dio probably can't. Dio probably cannot. But there's some you can. There are some very few that you can. Some of the new ones: best makeup, best cosplay. Sorry, Freak Extra Cat was choking. Is the cat not choking anymore? All the anime stuff. You can do anime stuff, yeah. Oh yeah. If anyone has any Heli predictions, love to hear this. Fire around my memory last year. Well, you got was it you who was biggest loser in 2020? One of them your biggest loser. I don't remember. One of them. One of them. One of them. This is about to be the longest interview ever. Oh my god, we're only at an hour and a half. Oh my god, I have Justice in Chains in a little bit. Oh my god, kid, we have to go. Kid, we have to go.
Shit. Okay. All
I
right.
just remembered. Okay. Best role. I just forgot for 20 minutes. All right. Best role play story. You have Grimm's
Oh
Realm
my god,
and
yeah.
and
Sorry to your friends in the comments.
hi sister. You have Grimm's Realm and Out of the Way Cafe. Which one do you want to win? You can type it too. I'll read it out. Can you still join Chaos Rooms and stuff? Because it sounds like there's so much fun. I don't think Gig is accepting new people, but you can write her and ask her because she will tell you. Um, please do that. Kit, are you there, kitten?
Alright.
You're
Yeah, I'm
there.
sorry. They came in freaking out because like our cat got up on the table and ate some of their bacon and started choking.
Okay. Fucking animals are stupid. Best roleplay story. You're nominated for Grimsdrum and Out of the Way Cafe. Which do you want to win? Which do you think will win?
Um, Man, I don't know. That's a tough one because they're both steeped in like secret lore that people haven't figured out or anything. But I'm gonna go with Grimm's because it's been there longer and it would be really, really nice.
I have a birdie that says that you might win that one. I'm just saying. There's a possibility you might win best roleplay story. Just
It
saying.
would be really nice.
Just saying.
But I would also really like more people to like come in and get involved with it and like you don't necessarily have to put in a character sheet. You can bring in like one of your own characters. You just gotta message me first,
There
right?
you go. Yeah.
And the same thing with Out of the Way Cafe, actually. You just message me and be like, hey, I want to bring in a character to be a customer. Like, you don't even have to actually put in a character sheet. You can just pop in and out every now and then and with a customer character,
There you go.
right?
I'll come in one day.
They don't have to, like, the character sheets are mostly just for people who are going to constantly be there and for people who are going to eventually end up working at the cafe, right?
Join it. Join it. You're nominated for Writer of the Year, which is our brand new award. You're up against Swift Dio, Down by Six, Fire Demon 2021, The Colonel, Nalum, Pancake, Annie, Cody the Wolf,
How am
Shadow,
I
and
nominated for
Shy.
Writer of the Year?
Because you have two role plays running. That's why.
Oh, okay.
What are your
Good enough.
chances? You think you're gonna win?
No.
Okay, fair enough. This is your first time being nominated for Best Lewd Piece for the Slow Descent into Sorrow. I'm going to post it and mute it or whatever the fuck.
Post. Hold on.
Let me see if I can do that.
There is a censored version of that.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I can post the spoiler version.
If you did
Um,
post the spoiler
it's
version,
fine. It's fine.
fired.
There are no kids in here. It's good. Except Void, close your eyes. Close your eyes. I don't know,
It's
boobs.
just
You'll be
it's
fine.
just boobs. It's fine.
You'll survive.
It's
Um,
just boobs.
are you what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, are you confident you'll win?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a lot of really good artists there that have done really good pieces. Like Dio has done a lot of really great pieces, and um, CD has done a lot of really great pieces. And oh my goodness, I forgot their name. Is it Rain?
Oh, Rain, yeah, Rain Art, yeah, just came in this year, yeah,
Yeah, like
finished doing art.
Rain is doing a lot of really great pieces too. So like,
Yeah, there you go. You were nominated for one of the most for a record-breaking Helly Award nomination for the Lights of Collaboration, which is the most nominated single thing ever in Helly
I
Hell Story.
I had so much fun doing that one. I took advantage of the fact that I had such a small section to do and decided to practice lineless art.
Oh,
And hands are hard. Hands
oh,
are really, really
so you did
hard.
the hand, the upper left hand.
Yes.
Cool,
Yep. I did the upper left hand with the lights.
nice, nice. You also have two in your folder. Which do you want to win? They're both untitled. I'd like you to title them one day, please. Don't do it now. Do it later. Which one do you want to win?
Um, the top one actually, because that one is currently my background on my laptop, and that's what I had made it for. It is my background. It is my little galaxy background that, fun fact, was actually inspired by a friend's oh my god, a friend's Galaxy spray painting that they
Oh,
did.
okay.
Yeah, like made friends in a game that I'm playing, and one of the guys there does these really, really great spray paint arts, and he did this really, really nice Galaxy one, and that's what inspired that one.
Love it. You're nominated for best New Hell City art piece for Streets of NHC.
Hell yeah,
Do you
that's
love this one?
actually one
It's
of my
good.
favorite pieces that I've done this year, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I
it's a good one.
think you look fabulous in that one.
I think so too. I'm glad you agree. It's true. Look at my
This.
tits. Look at my giant fucking tits. Look at those big knockers. Don't you want to just put them in your mouth? So,
I just want
yeah. What's the end of that sentence? What's the end of that sentence? Continue that. Kitten.
to
Kitten.
you
Mm-hmm.
you just want to motorboat them
Mm-hmm.
face between titty and just
um, you're not, all right, you're nominated for Most Improved Artist for next to Oh My, Copper, Jack Shy, Leah Biscuit, Mika
Day.
Vel, Dio, Willow, Zozo, Ray, and Dino. Do you think you can win this year?
I'm always hopeful because I feel like I'm improving every year, and the fact
Yeah,
that I keep getting nominated for it tells me that I am definitely improving every year. Um,
that's right.
but
Who do you
but
think?
I'm hopeful.
If you don't think it's you, who do you think it is?
Ray.
Okay, all right. Oh, Ray would be
Ray is doing so well.
Ray would be the first to ever win Artist of the Year and Most Improved Artist. So you're also nominated for Artist of the Year again against Ray, Soph, CD, Copper, Dio, Biscuit, Oh My, Zozo, Sadburb, Soya, Mika, Haley, Willow, Leah, Rain Art, Dino, Shy, Jax, Annie. Who's gonna win? This is the hardest category to vote for. Who are you gonna win?
It is the hardest category. There's so many great artists. There
Yeah.
really are. There's so many great artists. And like Ome is really talented, and it just blows my mind that they're only like 16,
A
17 years
baby,
old.
3 years old,
Yeah, like
tiny.
they're an infant, and I'm just like, why are you so good at this? Like, why?
My gosh, my gosh.
They just
That
got like the artistic experience of someone who is much, much older.
yeah, it's wild.
Just
It is
blows my
wild.
mind.
You're nominated for Best Quote with Me, of course.
Mhm.
It's Urges.
Yes.
Um, it's also a level up. You said I have the strongest urge to Jess, and then I said level up, and then you said I guess so. That's the cleanest thing I've ever said. Been nominated for.
Yep.
Wow, we should win that.
I don't even remember what the strongest urge was for.
Guess it didn't matter that much. I'm curious now what that strongest urge was.
Leveling up was definitely not it.
Uh huh. Interesting. Very interesting. You were also nominated for best level up. If I can find where yours is, what is it? What did I call it? Oh, okay. Nope, that should be it. Over here, it's coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, wait. Hang on. I'm. Huh. Why don't I see it? Oh, because it's naughty. That's why. Um, I labeled it as naughty. Um,
Oh my, indeed.
here it is. Let's see how naughty it is. I don't remember it. This is
Oh,
unacceptable.
how
How dare
dare you
you,
tell
Dom Luna, without me? Yep, I'm gonna leave that right where it is and move right along. Um,
That was a Pokemon level up too.
mm-hmm. What a time to be alive. Your final nomination is for best new LCD event for Amakitten's weekly theme. Do you think you can?
Which isn't really a weekly theme, but
It's
we're
it's
keeping it.
it's in a week. It comes up in certain weeks. It's a
I
week every week.
mean,
Yeah,
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 it's a weekly, non-weekly theme. It's great.
yeah, yeah. You think you can finally take down this podcast for best new LCD event?
No.
Okay, good. Thank you. Congrats. So the next questions I have is, where do you keep your helis in your apartment?
Oh, they're in my bedroom.
Oh, good, hot. Use them as
There's
dildos.
there's this big display case for
Oh,
them.
nice. What heli over all of the helis that you've been nominated for did you lose that you wish you hadn't lost?
Most improved.
Which year? All of them?
Yeah.
Okay. um, which heli did you win that you didn't think that you would?
All of them.
Okay. How many helis do you want to win this year?
At least one would
How
be
many?
nice.
How many do you think you'll win?
Maybe just the one, but not like it's not by voting. Like, like one other than Chatterbox. I have a good chance of Chatterbox, and that's fine. But
Yeah.
I'd like to, you know, win one that isn't Chatterbox.
Who do you think is going to win Best New Member?
One of the good ones.
Wow. Okay.
Fire.
Way to know everyone's name. Good job. Um,
I stick to like two, maybe three channels. I don't talk in Best Circle unless somebody adds me there anymore.
um,
There's a lot of new people, and they're all scary.
um, so here's a bunch of questions. Here's just one. Are you a New Hell City legend?
According to some,
Okay.
I've been here since before NHC started,
Yes, that
and
would
before NHC was actually called NHC because it wasn't called that when the first server first started.
that would make you a legend. What are your goals for this year in New Hell City?
To post more art.
Yes. All right. There we go.
And actually, maybe post an article of clothing in the Threads of Fate because I'd really like to get that sweater I'm working on done.
Okay. Now we're gonna do kitten fan questions. Unfortunately for this one, I'm going to cut it down in half. I'm so sorry, kitten. But
It's fine. Like
so
things happened.
we're gonna do 10. I know Taka's fucking upset. I know. So we're gonna once we hit 10, we're gonna move on. So
Taka
ask.
comes just for the fan
I
questions.
know he really does. He doesn't know who any of you are. Um,
No,
and yeah, so go ahead and ask Kitten those fan questions, please and thank you. Um, Here we go. Anytime, anytime, anyone. It's gonna happen. Bro 10. Y'all, this podcast is over 2 hours long. Okay? We gotta go. We gotta move. I have things to do. I have a D&D game to. Minnie says bullying fire, yes or yes?
um, Avi, yes.
Okay.
That's how our friendship started. Actually, I do believe the first time I was in any one of your streams, I bullied you. Lovingly, of
How
course.
dare you?
Never to actually hurt.
Void asks, would you rather have a log cabin in a pine cold forest or a beach hut looking at the sunset? Oh, interesting.
Beach hut, maybe?
Really? I would have pegged you for a log cabin kind of
I mean,
kitten.
I like log cabins, I really do, but like, me and cold don't really get along very well anymore because of my asthma, so.
Um, Gio says, kitten, tell Fire how much you love me since I missed that part of your interview, which you totally did that. Oh, God, no. No. No.
I need you to know, okay? Fire asked me who my best friend was and threatened to kick me out of the server if I did not say him. And I gave him
What?
reasons on why I
I don't
wouldn't say him,
I don't
even
think I
though it
did
may
that.
or may not be true.
I don't think
And
I
then
did
I
that.
said you, and he just lost his shit.
I don't think I would never use my power in such an awful way. Um,
I know you wouldn't. That's why I said Dio.
how dare you? Freaking Shy says, tell Dio again. Dio knows. Dio knows, okay? Void says bread.
It's
Okay, great. Taka says, if you could live in any of the art pieces you've made, which one would you choose and why? If you don't say what I'm thinking,
the streets of NHC.
thank you. That's what I thought.
Yep.
Oh, why? You have to say why.
Why? Because that particular section of NHC that I drew is a nice little park area. Um, at the time, I had actually meant it to be more of a downtown area with like shop side buildings and everything. I just got really frustrated with it and couldn't be bothered to figure out perspective. So
I get that it's
I
like.
went with
I feel like it's
I
like.
went with a
Go ahead. You went with the what?
I went with like a park area because you did when I asked you questions about it, you mentioned that there is, yes, in fact, a like a greenery area, like a park area in NHC. So I was just like, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. Yeah, I figured like when I see that picture, I feel like it's like 4 in the morning. Just a couple of folks
Yes.
are outside, and everyone's in bed. Excuse me. Anyway,
That's
uh,
you and I in there, by the way.
oh, I know. It's my.
All right.
Okay,
We're gone for a walk.
I'm gonna share. I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna boost your ego, which I hate. But that is my phone screen background. Anyway, don't tell anyone I said that. Um,
Okay.
Void says muffins or cupcakes.
Both.
Or equally, really, muffins and cupcakes are equal.
Yep.
Okay, interesting. Minnie says opinion on fire's win chances.
Rigged.
How dare. Dio says if you had to pick a district of NHC to live in, which one and why? Oh, I think we know the answer to that.
The roleplay district?
Oh, okay, interesting. Why?
Like, okay, I'm a theater kid. I took the theater classes in high school.
Oh, okay. I figured you would have
I
liked the,
I
the
love
art section, but yeah, that
I,
makes sense.
I actually really love theater. It's my favorite thing in school.
Alrighty. Colonel, you have to number your questions. So I have to skip yours. Um, Void says, which do you prefer, a decaying skeleton of a city or an abandoned city being retaken by plants? Oh,
An abandoned city being retaken by plants.
that is cool. Taka asks if you had to go on a date with one of your characters, RP or D&D, and then kill another one of your characters, which would you choose for each option and why?
A date with one of my characters.
And then kill another one.
I would go on a date with Samuel,
Oh,
actually. He's
okay.
big, he's stupid, but he is a sweetheart, and he will find out secretly without me knowing, because this is the type of shit that he would try to do. He would find out what kinds of things I like and what my ideal date is, and he would try and make that happen.
Work. Okay. And who'd you kill?
As for killing off, um, that is a tough one, actually. Um, because I like all of my characters. Um, but maybe Melita, mostly because they're a child,
How dare
and
you?
I'm not about to date a
Actually,
child.
that's fair. Actually, that's fair. Um, Shai asks a very important question: Crack Sparrow or Track Sparrow?
Track Sparrow?
There you go. Question 3: Most hated classes in college.
College, mm, in college, I did a computer networking course. My most hated classes were the classes that actually had absolutely nothing to do with networking or programming or anything to do with computers. Like we had one class where we had to work with spreadsheets, and figure out like, how spreadsheets exactly worked and how you work with the cells and inputting numbers and blah blah blah. And it was so boring. It's like, do we need this class? Can I just not? Can we just go somewhere else? Can I skip this? Oh my god.
Um,
I
Colonel
hated it so
asks,
much.
is there a D&D game that you would like to join? And then fuck you fire, if you want to.
Um, one that I would like to join. Kind of all of them, really. If I had the time, the energy, and the drive, I'd like to join them all.
Yeah.
But I would get burnt out, and I'm burnt out a lot lately. So
I would like to see. Yeah, I would like to try all of the being led under all of the DMs, but we'll
yeah,
see.
I would like to try everybody's
I just
campaign. Like everyone's DMing style at least once. It would be nice.
I just need to do Kind Cats. Kind Cats the only one I haven't had.
Hmm.
Let's see. Taka asks, which character would you like to live as, and if they now lived your life, how would you react? How would they react to it? So, which character would you like to live as?
I think I would like to live as Coda.
And if they now lived in your life, Coda now lives in your life, how would they react to it?
They would be fucking miserable. Not even going to lie. Fucking miserable. But like, same code, same.
One at a time, Shy. One at a time. I'm deleting your questions. Um, wait. Shy asks, track Sparrow for president?
No.
No. Um, and wait, one at a time. I have to skip question 5. Shy. Um, pancakes or waffles from Void?
That depends
On what? What could it possibly depend on?
on what is in the pancakes or what is on the waffles. Because like you can put a lot of really good things in pancakes, lots of different fruits and like chocolate and stuff. But if you get me a waffle that has like fruits and like different flavored syrups and stuff on it and like whipped cream and things, I would probably prefer that waffle over like a stack of buttermilk pancakes.
Void
Chocolate chip buttermilk pancakes.
Void asks, if you had one crayon left and someone needed it, who would you share it with?
If I had one crayon left and somebody needed it,
Who would you share it with? It's really important questions, apparently.
whoever needed it. It's a crayon.
Okay, great. Shy's question 5: if given the chance, would you shoot fire for $10?
No,
Wow. Okay. Even with a cum gun. Taka asks, if you could erase one
maybe.
thing, if you could erase one thing from existence, what would you erase and why?
Racism.
Good job. I think that needs no explanation. Um,
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It shouldn't exist.
there you go. Not coconut. It's also racism, then coconut. Are the two things you should erase.
Listen, my own personal health is minute compared to the damage that constantly gets caused by racism.
Um, Void asks, are bears just big doggos?
No.
Apparently not. Coconuts are racism. That's true. I agree with that. Continuing with the questions. Sock 'em to me, sock 'em to me. Give it to me, give it to me. I need some more. I need some more questions. I feed on the questions. I need the questions. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody?
They're typing fire.
I know. I just have to rush them. Rush them. Rush them. Best flavor. What is it? Says Dio.
Vanilla.
What?
And here's my reasoning why. Because you can put vanilla with anything. You can put vanilla with any other flavor. I can make my vanilla ice cream fucking chocolate by putting chocolate syrup over it, or caramel, or adding fruits in it. It goes good with everything.
I guess.
If I have like blueberry waffles, put some fucking ice cream on that shit, and that ice cream better be vanilla
Dia,
because it's not going to overpower the flavor of my blueberry waffles.
Dia said
As where
it's
chocolate would um overpower the flavor.
Dia said it's cherry. I don't think that's true at all. Um, question. What is the real question? Uh, 6 from Chai. How do you deal with burnout from writing and art?
I go on to other projects. I have lots of other little hobbies that I like to do. So when I get burnout from my art, I'll go on to doing crochet project, which it still allows me to be somewhat creative in some aspects, depending on what I'm doing. Um, or I will play some video games, or I will go on to a different kind of art. Like I might get burnt out from digital art, but I might want to do something traditional. So I'll pick up my sketchbook and I'll draw something, or I'll mess around with my chalk pastels, or do an oil painting, or excuse me, acrylic painting, or fuck around with my watercolors or something.
So Taka asks, if someone that's beginning to do art asked you to teach them, what tips would you give them and what materials would you recommend to them? That's a good question.
Um, Materials? Okay. Really all you need to do art is a piece of paper and a pencil. Like that's it. That's all you need, and that's how most people should start out, to be completely honest with you. Um, Painting and everything is fun, but you want to get the fundamentals down at least before you get into like anything major. Like you want to know your colors. Yes, your colors.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know colors and shades and all of that other neat stuff, but you want to get your perspectives and stuff down and um, basic guidelines to actually help you do what you want to do. And the best way to get those down is by practice. And traditional art is very, very unforgiving. Pen and paper or pencil and paper is also extremely unforgiving because you can't just cover up your mistakes. You want to go in and erase it, but if you do it too much, you're going to ruin your paper.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's a good way
Yes.
to either um, learn how to not make those mistakes or learn how to change those mistakes into something else and make a better part of the piece.
Void asks, you're locked in a zoo. What enclosure are you breaking into first? Think really hard about this one.
This is one of those where I feel like I have to lie.
Not sure why, but okay.
Reasons. Um
I can't believe this one is stumping you.
Elephants, I think.
All right, that's a good one. Um,
Yeah, the elephant enclosure.
Shy asks, what art supplies do you use for traditional art?
Um For traditional art, I have an extensive list of supplies. I have actual artist pencils, but I don't always use them for the actual drawing. I use a mechanical pencil most of the times for my sketches. The actual different shades in the artist pencils I use mostly for shading. I have colored pencils. I have watercolored pencils. I have oil paints, watercolor paints, acrylic paints, chalk pastels, oil pastels, charcoal. I have clay, glue gun, glitter glue, smudge sticks, sharpeners, lots and lots of sharpeners, different erasers. I have an extensive list.
Dio asked a question that is very similar to a question that's going to be in rapid fire. You're putting together a heist of NHC members. Who are you taking with you and why?
Putting together a heist of NHC.
Mm-hmm. Who are you taking?
Okay, I'm taking you.
Oh, great. Okay.
We all need a comic relief.
Fuck the security guard. Sure.
You're gonna take fire. You're gonna take Taga because I think he could figure things out pretty well. Um, I'll take Dio obviously because why the fuck not? How many people?
As many as you want.
Um, uh, Ara, he can be the getaway driver.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good driver. And I think one more gig.
Void asks poofins or penguins.
Penguins.
Shy asks flat tire or flat tire.
Heck.
Dio asks fuck Mary kill Max Caddy Wolfie.
Um, um, Mary Max, fuck Caddy, kill Wolfie. Rip Wolfie, I'm sorry.
I agree. I agree. Wolfie deserves it.
No way, Wolfie does not deserve
Wolfie
it, but
deserves
you
it.
can't kill an Eldritch Horror, so like.
Void asks the final question. Fire has been overthrown in a coup staged by the Hellions and Cryptids. You're now appointed leader of New Hell City. What is your first decree and why?
I'm the leader of NHC. What is your first decree and why? Air conditioning. Every house gets air conditioning.
God damn it. Then that is the fan questions. We are going to zip right on into rapid fire. Are you ready for the fastest questions of your life?
Right.
Yeah. What are you terrible at?
Everything.
What are you amazing at?
Nothing.
Oh God. Normally I would challenge you on that, but I'll move on. What's your favorite thing to do?
Um, chill.
What's your
Really, just chill out and VC and bullshit.
what is your least favorite thing to do?
Nothing.
Do I look pretty today?
Of course, always.
Name something you would set on fire.
One of my exes.
Hmm? You have to pack up your
Actually,
stuff.
two of my exes, but like, whatever.
You have to pack up your stuff today and go live with one Hellion. Who is it?
Theo.
You have to switch lives and bodies with one Hellion for a day. Who is it?
Fire.
Which Hellions are you taking with you on your zombie apocalypse team, which is different from your heist team, apparently? Different skills.
Ara, because he hunts, so
Mm-hmm.
like, he's good with a gun.
Yep.
Lucy, because he also has guns.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um, Dio, because Lucy, you can't go anywhere without both of them. They are a package deal. You again for the entertainment. Um, and this is the hard one because there's a lot of other. Maybe Spider.
Oh, that's a good one. Spider's pretty solid.
Yeah, I think Spider.
And then you can get us back together. What? Um,
No.
what is your favorite word?
Dork. It hasn't changed from last time.
What is your least favorite word?
Yippers.
Ooh, yeah. Why are video games so hard?
Because you suck at them, Fire.
Why is anime so confusing?
Because they don't follow any form of logic.
I hate that. What is something
They do
everyone
what they
should be viewing or playing or reading or consuming?
want. All of the Fire Demon content.
Oh, okay. You've now become my favorite interview. What noise or sound do you love?
The sound of fire screams.
Oh God, you need to play a horror game. What noise or sound do you hate?
The sound of your moans.
What is your favorite curse word? Uh.
Fuck.
Yep. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Um, that's a broad question considering I don't have a profession.
I'll pick one you don't want to attempt, or want to attempt.
A lead singer of a band.
And what would you not like to attempt?
Cleaning sewers.
Oh yeah. And finally, when you get to hell, what would you like Satan to say to you when you arrive at the fiery gates?
I've kept your throne ready for you, Your Majesty.
Oh, hot. Good job, kitten. You did it. We did it in over 2 hours. Good job. I knew it was right to push it back an hour. Yay! Good job, kitten. You're a legend. You did it. Everyone loves you. You have so many hellies. You're the queen of the world. Queen kitten of hell. How does it feel?
Hell yeah.
Good. Good job. Well, you tell
All
the
right.
kids where people can find you.
Um, here.
Hmm. They should join Out of the Way Cafe.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Join How to the Way Cafe. Join everything, actually. I'm not just gonna plug my own stuff. Join everything. Join all of the role plays.
Join all the
All of them.
things.
And join all of the D&D campaigns and um take part in my weekly themes. Yes.
Yes. Do that. When is the haunting coming back? You have a soft idea?
Next year.
Okay, sometime next year.
Yeah,
Great.
next year. Hopefully early next year.
Awesome.
Hopefully.
Well, tell the kids goodbye.
Bye.